Hi guys! So today I am here with my October favorites. I don't have a ton of stuff to talk about, but October is my favorite month of the year. I love Halloween. I have really good luck and I managed to go to concerts in October quite a bit. And it's just, I love fall. Fall is my favorite. I know it's like everybody's favorite, but it's my favorite too. So like I said, I don't have a ton of stuff, but I have a tendency to ramble, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get started and tell you about what I've been loving. So the very first thing, because I'm going to go kind of base up, would be my Hard Candy Glamoflauge foundation. I am in, or this at least, is in Porcelain 390. It is a tiny bit light for me. I can wear it on its own and pull it off, especially with contouring and everything, it balances out. But I've been really enjoying it mixed with like my BB cream I was trying to use up, or any other foundation, because this has great coverage and incredible lasting power on my skin, so it really enhances anything else I put it with, plus makes the color match me a little bit better since this is a touch light and most things I have are at least a little bit too dark for me. So, been loving this. This actually lasted on my skin through a concert where I was in the crowd and getting sweat literally dripping into my eyes. I went to a wedding and this lasted on me the whole time even though I danced. Lasted on me on Halloween with my whole costume and how much glitter I had on my face. Oh my goodness. So this lasts crazy well on me and it was really inexpensive, so I love this and I will probably repurchase this and possibly try and find it in a shade that matches me better. Next I have a blush. This is ColourPop's Between the Sheets. I do have a lot of ColourPop in my favorites this month because I had a couple of pretty big ColourPop orders. End of September, beginning of October I think? Might have been mid-September. I don't remember. But Between the Sheets is this gorgeous kind of terracotta-y pinky color. I am wearing it today. I really love this blush. I feel like it just gives my skin a little bit of life, but it has that warmth to it that is really nice. But it's not so warm that it looks weird on me. And I just really enjoy it. It is a matte. I think all of my ColourPop blushes except for the one I have in like More Please or whatever, something like that, that pinky, the really bright pink red thing that I got from the spring collection or summer collection. Otherwise all of them are mattes and I love matte blush, so because I go to town with the highlighter, as you can probably tell, so love that blush right now. Then I have some eyeshadows. All of these are from ColourPop as well. So the very first one is a single. This is in Sour. Look at how bright it is. This is so pretty. It's so bright. I have done a look with this all over my lid, and then I did black. I believe I used Roulette from ColourPop, but it might have just been my Naked Basics palette, so I don't remember, so I'm not including that one for sure. But this color all over my lid, and then I used a eyeliner I have from Jane on my lower lash line and topped it with this, and it's so bright. It has some shimmer to it, but nothing that makes it like overly metallic, just makes the brightness brighter. It's insane, and I love this eyeshadow. And the other eyeshadow I have been loving have been the Forever Freshman kit. Now this is a 6-piece eyeshadow kit from ColourPop. I am actually wearing Melrose, which is the kind of pumpkin spice orange, and then Koosh, which is like the cooler metallic shade at the bottom here, on my eyes today. I have worn Baby T recently. It's actually one of my most recent Instagram posts. I was wearing that. I have worn Baby T with Crimper, which is the gold. I love all the color setup in here. The only one that I'm not super fond of is 90210, which is the brown with like gold shimmer in it. That color reminds me of this nail polish I have that is hideous, so I just never use it because I don't really need a mostly matte with shimmer thrown into it color. I just don't use that kind of color very often, but it's pretty. I just don't really use it much, but I've used all the others quite a bit and I love it. And I really like this look. I've done a couple of times with just Koosh on the lid and Melrose in the crease and a matte brow bone highlight and call it a day. So really enjoy this little kit, and it's been kind of fun to play around with the ColourPop shadows. I'm getting used to working with them and I'm quite comfortable with them now. And then I have a few lip products here. So I'll start with what I'm wearing because it's what I'm wearing, and this is Mosh Pit from ColourPop. All but one of my lip products are also ColourPop. I don't know. But this one is a from their little 6-piece set for lip products. I believe this one was called Back to Cool. And this is kind of also a terracotta type color, a lot of pink to it, a lot of brown. Let me close that up. So this one, like I said, it's what I'm wearing. It is a matte, but I do top it with a gloss, and I will show you the gloss in just a second here. But I really, really love ColourPop lip products. I love the mattes. Those are the ones I have the most of. They make all the colors I like in the matte formula, so I own a lot of mattes. It's just how it is. But I love this one. I don't think I've really worn many of the other colors from the kit because I'm so obsessed with this color. But I really love this one, and I really hope they make it available individually because I have a feeling I will manage to burn through this thing because I wear it all the time. And my favorite way to wear it is to top it off with my Buxom lip gloss in Sandy. I'm trying to use this up so it has a little mark on it, but it's a kind of peachy, pinky lip gloss, and I feel like it just kind of enhances this color, gives it a little extra life, and I like the way the shine just makes my lips look fuller. Plus, this is a plumping gloss. It has a ton of peppermint in here to make your lips look and feel fuller. Then, let's not throw things. How about that, Sylvia? And then 2 more of these lip products are from the fall collection, but they were available individually. So the first one I have worn a lot, I've worn it in a lot of my Instagram posts lately, is Oh Snap, and this one is also a matte, and this one is a great nude for my skin tone. It's a pinky nude, but it has like a almost grayish undertone to it. Just really flattering on my skin tone. It's very close to my natural lip color, but a little lighter. Whereas Mosh, if I put it on lightly, it's actually close to my natural lip color, but a little darker and a little more brown. So those two have been very much so fun for me to wear. Like, depending on what my look is, I'll either, if I need a lighter neutral lip, I go for Oh Snap. If I need a darker neutral lip, I'm going for Mosh Pit. So I'm just pretty much wearing those two constantly. But the other one, here it is, that I've been really liking is Grunge. Now this one is a brown. It has like a warm terracotta-like undertone. And actually on deeper skin tones, because one of my coworkers and supervisors has a pretty deep skin tone, it actually pulls like rose colored, but it's very brown. I actually really like it on my skin tone. I wasn't sure, like I knew I wanted it the moment I saw it, but I wasn't actually sure if it would look good on me, but I actually really love this on my skin tone. And I've worn that one a little less than the others, but I just love that color on me enough. It's just dark enough that I can't wear it with everything the way I can the other two. And then finally, this one is Dalia, and I wore this to the exact same concert I wore that foundation, and I just loved it. And this is a nice deep burgundy shade. And that's going to be that very last swatch here. And I do have the liner for this one as well. I don't usually get the liners unless it's a deeper color, but I do have the liner for Dalia here. And I did a get ready with me on that, so that if the footage turned out, that'll be going up next week, I believe. But this lip color ended up coming in. I had finished putting on my makeup. My package came in while I was putting on my clothes and stuff, so I grabbed that. The lip color I had chosen was where it was like, I over applied it. It was an ultra matte lip and it was coming off weirdly. So I just took it off and put this on and ended up loving it. So very, very glad I got this, and it's a really gorgeous color. And I feel like I've got like a color scheme going of things I like. Like these all go together pretty well. So those are the lip products I've been loving. I do have a couple of clothing things I've been loving, so I'm going to show those to you. First off is the sweater I'm wearing. This is a hooded, like, wide knit sweater. It has pockets. It's like a hoodie, but it's a pullover, and it's really, really soft. And my mom and I found this at Walmart, and she actually purchased it for me. But I love this thing. It's so comfy, and it's ever so slightly slouchy looking, but in a cute way, I feel like. I don't know, I've been enjoying being slightly slouchy but cute. It's my thing right now. And it's so soft. I wear it just all the time. All the time. And then the other clothing favorite I have, oh, there it is. I set it behind me, is this sweater. So, 2 sweaters, I know. So this sweater is a Black Veil Bride's sweater. It's an ugly Halloween sweater rather than an ugly Christmas sweater. So it's got little skulls and little gravestones with the BVB logo on it. The sleeves have these little spider webby BVB logos on them. And then the back has one really, really big BVB logo. And this thing is huge on me. It is so much fun. Like, it hangs about this much over my hands, and I'm pretty much swimming in it, but it looks really cute with some skinny jeans and my boots, even though it's so oversized. So I've been loving that sweater, and it's super warm. It's like 100% acrylic or something. And so I can't put it in the dryer, so I have to dry it and just air it out. But it's Colorado. Everything air dries here really quickly. And it's so comfy and warm and gigantic. So those are all my clothing and beauty favorites. So I'm going to move on to my kind of random favorites. These are, I might get them where I might be where I get the most randomly. So I'll try not to. So the very first thing, like I said, I went to a concert and I did Get Ready With Me for it, and I got to see one of my top 3 favorite bands. They're very possibly number 2 at this point, and that is Get Scared. They just had a new album come out called Demons. That is amazing. That's one of my other favorites. That album is so good. It is so good. Like, I can't put into words how much I love this album. It's up there with the self-titled Black Veil Brides album for favorite album right now. It is so good. But I got to see them live. They played at a pretty small venue here in Denver. They played at the Marquee, and it was my first time at that theater, so I was just like, I don't know this place. But not only was their set amazing, like, the singer Nick sang the songs so perfectly that, like, it was just like he picked perfect times to have the crowd sing this part and I sing this part. It was a tiny stage, and he still, like, owned that stage and moved around on it as much as he could. It was just awesome. But on top of their amazing set and the fact that they played my favorite song off the album, I got to meet Nick, the singer. He was just chilling during, I think, I Set to Kill, but it might have been the Relapse Symphony. One of those 2 bands was playing before them, and he was just chilling, just standing there listening. And then I got to shake his hand, and it was so amazing. And I thought that was going to be the, like, highlight of my night. But then, after their set, I went outside because I'd run into a friend and made another friend there. And that was my friend's friend. And they were hanging out outside smoking cigarettes with Johnny B, one of the guitarists. And we just went inside the building and hung out with him for like half an hour. Mind blown. It was insane, and I was really shy and pretty quiet, but it happened, and it was amazing. I got to just hang out with the guitarist from one of my favorite bands. It was so awesome. So awesome. But then, it keeps getting better. Like, the show itself was absolutely perfect, but then, I purchased a signed poster and then the CD. The CD came out 2 days after the show, but because it was the show, only at the show they had the physical copies, so I bought it, even though I didn't even know where my CD player was. I bought it, and I took a picture of the sticker that was on it because it said, "Get Scared" for fans of Black Veil Brides, Pierce the Veil, and Bring Me the Horizon. I don't really listen to Bring Me the Horizon, but I like those other 2, and Black Veil Brides is my favorite band, and I thought it was hilarious. So I took a picture of it and put it on my Instagram, and it was like, accurate sticker is accurate. And Adam, the other guitarist from Get Scared, liked my picture. It was like 24 hours of hardcore fangirling. I had, like, no voice. I had song lyrics all up and down my arms, which I have again now. It was so sore, and I was so happy. It was so much fun. So that's kind of probably the biggest favorite of the month, is just everything having to do with that show. Just everything. But I do, like I said, I have been loving their new album, so I have a couple of songs I want to highly recommend. First off is one that you can find on YouTube. The lyric video is available, and that is R.I.P. Rest in Peace. That one's my favorite. They played it at the show. It was so good. There's so much emotion in his voice, especially certain points in the chorus, and the bridge gets me every time. And just, he sang it with so much emotion that live, it was so, so good. But I loved I love the album version too. It's just so good. And another one that I've been really enjoying and I just identify with a lot is What If I'm Right? It totally just reminds me of the weird cycle of thought process when you have an anxiety problem, like I do. So I love that song as well. And I feel like before this album came out, I had other songs and other things that were favorites, but they got trumped by these, so favorites, yay! So that is everything I have for favorites for this month. Hopefully this video didn't turn out too terribly long, especially once I get it all edited down. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye guys!